Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today we're going to talk about narcissist supply and what toxic people need to survive. A narcissist will always go to great extents so as to satisfy their own needs. And that's why you may ask yourself things like, why can they leave you alone even after you've left the relationship? Because they just want to keep their supply or their sources of supply where they can easily reach. They just want to have these reservoirs just in case. Like, just in case this doesn't work, I can get it from there. Just the same way, like you might have different savings in different banks so that you can feel financially secure, and just in case one bank goes under, you still have money in this other bank. It's the same way with a narcissist. Like, they'll just keep their cards in different places so that they can be assured of constant supply. Simply put, narcissist supply is anything a narcissist needs to survive from another person. These things can be sense of, it can be admiration, attention. It's just anything they get from someone they interact with or anyone they have a relationship with. They will project this false self in the beginning of the relationship as they build a fortress to supply their own needs. That's why it's important to understand what they need to survive so that you can starve them and protect yourself from being tormented and emotionally tortured by them. The first thing a narcissist needs to survive is your attention. They will intentionally look for or manufacture instances where they are the center of attention so that they can make you focus on them. They crave this attention as a way of feeding their inner emptiness and as a form of validation that they exist. They may play on your sympathy, sense of compassion, or just any other form of manipulation, as long as it provokes you to pay close attention to them. They will compulsively direct all their behaviors and actions to getting these pleasurable bites of attention. That's why they might harm you or they might do something you don't expect someone else to do. It's just because they survive on this attention. And the moment you stop giving them this attention, they'll keep trying and trying and trying till you give in. So if you want to starve them, do not give them your attention. Do not listen to the pleas of playing victim. Do not listen to their constant complaining. Do not listen to what they say about you. Just leave them. Just give them like a silent treatment. That will starve them. A narcissist also needs your reactions to their actions or behaviors for them to survive. They will constantly provoke you through various insidious and subtle ways till they get that emotional reaction from you. And something about that reaction is that reaction they will get from you will open doors to further abuse and manipulation, as it will make you feel guilty and scared to the point that you will want to do anything for them. And your reaction will also be used as a smear campaign tool or as evidence of your craziness. So they want your reaction because it weakens you and also as a key to further manipulation. Also, they will bait you as an indicator of their superiority and to show you that they are still in control of the relationship. So they will want, the moment you react, they will just know that they are still in control of you. So if you become like a stone to their constant provocation, you will starve them. But they will not give up easily because they know all your weaknesses and your strengths. So they will try to use them so that they can get that emotional reaction from you. A narcissist also survives because of your lack of boundaries. Your inability to stick to your own boundaries will enable them to walk over you as they wish. When you lack awareness of how you deserve to be treated, of things you cannot tolerate, or things you can tolerate in a relationship, you are the perfect playground for the narcissist. It's more like a shop with no door, and anyone can walk in and walk out, pick what they want, and leave. So, when you lack awareness of your boundaries, a narcissist will exploit you to get what they need. They will exploit your time, they will exploit your money, they will exploit your emotions, and just everything that safeguards your well-being for the sake of meeting their never-ending needs. Also, when you don't understand boundaries, you will find yourself voluntarily supplying them. You just don't have the awareness of what you are supposed to do and what you are supposed not to do. You will not know what's within your control, and you'll even think that it's your job to make other people happy. And that's why, if you want to stop a narcissist, like, set and uphold boundaries. Because the more you have boundaries, it will mean that you cannot let them in and let them do as they wish. A narcissist will also need your always yes for them to survive. If you can't say no because you feel that you will hurt people's feeling, then that's a very, very good characteristic that toxic people will want to exploit. It's more like it's your job in this planet to make people happy, and you are even willing to compromise on your needs or your own needs as long as they are happy. Your people-pleasing behavior will make it really hard for you to disagree with someone even if they are mistreating you, because you just don't want to upset them, and you'd rather like suffer than upset them. Your willingness to sacrifice what you stand for, your needs, your own self-care, as well as your agreeable nature, is what a narcissist needs to supply their needs. This is because they know they can do as they wish, and you will still supply them. Like, they can do as they wish to you, and you will not cut the supply. If you get to the point where you are able to put yourself first and understand that your happiness comes first, and you are not responsible for other people's happiness, then you will stop the narcissist. One last thing a narcissist needs to survive is your low self-esteem. A narcissist needs your inability to stand for yourself so that they can put you down and they can do as they wish. When you feel that you are not worthy of happiness, or you lack the confidence in your own ability, you will easily fall for their lies. A narcissist, of course, will need someone who can be easily swayed or can be easily flattered. Your deep insecurity and inability to voice your opinion will play into the hands of the narcissist so well, because it will give them a sense of superiority over you. Your low self-esteem makes you fearful of asserting your thoughts or facing world challenges on your own. And this is the perfect landing ground for a manipulative person who is really good at raising their voice. So because you are afraid of raising your voice or raising your opinion, because you are too unsure of yourself, a narcissist will thrive so well, because they will just say something and you'll just agree and do as they wish. So if you get to the point where you can build your self-esteem, you'll be able to stand for yourself, and you'll be confident in your ability to face them, and that will stop them. They will not toy around with you, because they know that you can stand for yourself. Conclude: a narcissist will not survive when there is no one to supply their needs. And when we understand what they need to survive and what they need of you to supply their needs, we'll be able to know what we need to do so as to stop them. And a narcissist will always look for some qualities in you that makes it easy for them to meet their own needs. Of course, like low confidence, low self-esteem, like lack of boundaries, so that it can be easy for them to manipulate you to get what they want. You also need to be wary of the fact that some narcissists don't have any moral compass and may engage in illegal or extremely unethical behavior for their own gain. So you need to be careful, because at times you might say that, how can someone do something like that? Or, no, my partner cannot do something like that. No, someone who's thirsty will go to great extents as long as they want their needs to be met. So if you are able to work on those qualities like self-esteem, people-pleasing behavior, and setting healthy boundaries, then toxic people will only be looking at you from afar. That's why the only sure work is to always work on yourself to the point that you are so sure of yourself and you are deeply secure, so that any toxic person cannot toy around with you. That's it for me today, guys. Hope you found this informative. Until next time, feel free to share and subscribe. See ya.